Hello and welcome to the first ever Impostor Syndrome Tech Trivia Game Show, where we will all prove that we are in fact imposters. And you can see that our lack of audience has already proven that. But besides that, I'm Lauren Malhoit, and I will be your host for the first and perhaps last Impostor Syndrome Trivia Show. So with that, I'll have my imposters, or contestants if you will, introduce themselves.
Hello everyone, my name is Adam Eckerle. I am a technical account manager for VMware based out of Indianapolis.
And Amy.
Yeah, I'm Holden Caulfield and I'm a phony.
Love it, Catch-22 reference. No, Catcher in the Rye. I knew it was a catch. I'm not even a literature real person.
Yeah, I'm Amy Lewis.
And Alastair.
And I'm Alastair Cooke. I'm part of the vBrownbag crew, long-time listener, first-time caller.
Well, thank you all for joining and helping me see if this will work, right? Yep. So we have a few games that we're going to play today. I am going to, for the first game, we're doing lightning fill in the blank. Each blank is worth 2 points. I will give you a sentence, and I'm just going to do one person at a time. So we'll start with Al, we'll move on to Amy, then we'll go to Adam. So Al, I have 3 fill in the blanks for you. I'll say the sentence, give you a blank. You tell me what the answer is, right? Ready?
There's no children watching this, are there? This reminds me of Cards Against Humanity. And
they are appropriate questions, pretty much. I don't.
The answers may not be.
I didn't take into account competitors or anything like that, so hopefully I don't offend any of you either. All right. So recently, Nutanix announced blank is what they're calling their hypervisor and operating system in general.
Ooh, there's a tough one. It's Acropolis.
That is correct. Very good. Early this week, blank announced it's going to buy parts of EMC for $67 billion.
Is this one me?
Nope, this is Al again.
This one's still me. These are the easy ones. Dell, you're getting a false sense of security over here.
None of them are too hard. You know, I wanted you guys to come back eventually, so. And third and final question for Al. VMware recently announced Project Photon, which is a solution involving vSphere integrated blank.
Containers.
That is correct. So Al gets all points for that round. And on to Amy. Amy.
Yes.
Twitter came out with a new concept last week called blank, which is being described as an alternative lens that will seem more welcoming for casual users.
I have no idea.
Come on, you're the Twitter person.
No idea.
All right, the answer is moments. Twitter moments.
Oh, right. They're not very helpful. I looked at the moments. No, I was like,
really not very memorable either.
They weren't. I was like, oh, I'm having a moment.
I did hear they have like nothing to do with anything that people are interested in. But then I read today that they're the new newspaper. They're taking over.
It's like AOL's homepage. I don't mean that as a compliment.
All right, second question. Cisco announced it has over 1,000 customers now using its SDN solution, blank. You better know this.
ACI upon threat of injury.
That is correct. I'll take ACI. Thank you. And third and final question. The storage company blank went public last week with an initial share price of $16.74. Do you know this one, Amy?
Let's see. I think that would be Large Orange. That's Pure Storage.
That is correct.
Well done.
Made a comeback from the Twitter question.
Yeah, I mean, you got the tech questions right and the Twitter one wrong. I just want to point that out.
What's a Twitter?
All right, on to Adam. For our last 3 questions of the round, blank, a cloud computing services company, announced last week that it will start reselling AWS and Azure cloud services.
Rackspace.
That is correct. For 2 points. All right, second question. Earlier this summer, IBM announced that it acquired blank, a managed private cloud provider built on OpenStack to accelerate open hybrid clouds. Now don't confuse this with the recent announcement.
I should know.
And we have a friend who may be going there based in Indianapolis, if I am allowed to give you a hint. But I won't say the friend because I don't know that's public.
Is it Blue Box?
That is correct. Well done, sir. Whew. And third and final question for the fill in the blank round.
And Hoff made the announcement. It's all good.
Google announced that it's restructuring and now has a new parent company called blank, which will contain many of its other perhaps not so profitable ventures thus far.
Alphabet.
That is correct. Did you guys hear that they bought ABCD, et cetera, .com?
All
26.
How do they feel about the Ilya and the Inye? Are they not hitting the Latin American market?
I don't know that they went
You
that far.
cannot go to that website unless you have a special keyboard.
Where's the tilde?
Where's the any key?
Which one is the tilde? All right, guys. So we have our next round, which all three of you will be playing at the same time. This is where you're going to use your pieces of paper. Try not to cheat off of each other, please. All right.
That's a service.
I'm calling this tagline trivia. Each answer that you get correct is worth 5 points. I'll give you a tagline or slogan that a company has used at some point, and on your piece of paper you will write down that company. I have 5 different taglines. So are you ready for the first one?
Let's do it.
Empowering the internet generation. What company used the slogan, empowering the internet generation?
Do we have Jeopardy music? And here's where I should probably vamp and make things very interesting. We only have 4 more of these, don't worry, and I'll come up with something to talk about for the other ones. Are we ready?
Yeah.
All right, Alastair, what do you have written down?
I have Cisco.
Yes, that is correct. Amy Lewis.
Oh no. I had AOL.
Amy, you did work for Cisco, that's correct.
I got lost in the tagline.
If Amy was still at Cisco, she would be leaving tomorrow.
And Adam.
I drew a blank.
All right, fair enough. These are hard. I mean, especially taken out of context. Slogans are very difficult.
I need you to sing the jingle. I can remember jingles and songs from the 80s, so if you could please...
I mean, I can sing it for you, but...
Please do. Boom, boom, boom. I got that one.
Unfortunately, that's not on here. All right, second tagline. Solutions for a small planet. Just take a guess. I mean, they're all big tech companies. I'll give you guys that clue. So, you know, there are only so many to choose from, really. I think they're here. I don't know. All right, are we ready? Let's start with Adam.
I wrote IBM.
That is correct. IBM for 5 points.
IBM.
IBM for 5?
Yeah, I didn't write IBM.
You're AOL. He's cheating.
Should I just tell you guys now that AOL is not an answer?
I'm still writing it.
But Time Warner, no. All right, this should be an easy one. Think different. Think different. Maybe it's not an easy one.
Trying to remember who said it.
And I knew Adam would get this one.
Not sure if I should take that as a compliment or not.
Are you were all done? All right, Amy, let's start with you.
VMware?
Incorrect.
Oh, couldn't
Adam?
remember.
Apple.
That is correct. And we have Apple over here.
I have VMware.
Oh, wow. All right. So that was, I thought that would be,
I thought that would be the easy one, but I was incorrect.
I know.
You know.
The pressure of the stage, the bright lights.
Yeah.
Now that you said that, I'm like
A mod's gaze.
a mod's gaze.
He
No,
might cool gaze on us.
no, that'll crack anybody.
Alright, only 2 more taglines, guys. This maybe I should have only done 3 because this may not be a favorite game, but we'll know for next time. The power to do more. And this is pretty relevant for recent announcements. If you'll take that as a hint. Ready? Alright, Alastair, let's start with you.
It was my turn to draw a blank.
Okay, fair enough. Amy?
I wish you would have gone with, dude, you're getting what I said no.
I thought that might be too easy, but that is correct. And Adam.
Dell.
Good job, good job. Alright, last one. And this one's pretty intuitive. Where information lives. And also, interesting.
Oh.
Alright, last one. Adam, let's start with you.
EMC.
That is correct. Adam for 5.
I said
EMC?
Google, because that's really where information.
Whether you want to or not.
I didn't say it was a modern slogan. so you did have a pretty intuitive guess there. Yeah, I'll give you that. I mean, you could have said Amazon too, I guess. You know, either way.
That's where my shoes and cat food and everything else lives.
I know, like, when I need to figure out what an old address is, I go to Amazon.com. And it'll give me, like, better than, like, my social security number. It'll give me a list of my previous addresses.
And credit cards you had 10 years ago.
Right. Okay, we have our next game, which I am calling Jargon Jeopardy. In this game, you'll get 2 points. I will recite a limerick to each one of you, one at a time. And you will have to say the buzzword that belongs at the end, which will, of course, rhyme with the first stanza.
Yes. I have lived for this moment.
We shall start with Amy. Since she's living for this moment,
I am.
We'll start with Amy. And yeah, you guys are done with the paper, so whatever you want to do with those. All right, so I came up with these on my own. Don't judge my creativity too harshly.
I'm quietly judging.
Yes, you're allowed to quietly judge. All right. You don't want to get left behind, and your hardware still needs to be well designed. But let's be clear, the future is here, and your data center is going to be... And I'll repeat it for you if you like.
Yeah.
Okay. So remember, you want to rhyme with the first two?
I'm
okay.
Yep.
You don't want to get left behind, and your hardware still needs to be well designed. But let's be clear, the future is here, and your data center is going to be...
Misaligned.
Perhaps. That is a possibility. Yeah, are you giving up on me?
Misaligned?
No, you have to give me my buzzword. But you have to say a buzzword.
I have to say a buzzword.
Yeah. A buzzword that's like, you know, the jargon that tech companies use all the time. What rhymes with behind or designed? And that we say pretty much maybe 1,000,000 times at a VMworld conference. It's all going to be... A little help from Al?
Redefined.
You know what? I'll take redefined. But I actually intended for software defined. The hardware still needs to be well designed. Yeah, it still rhymes.
I know. I wanted to rhyme terrible.
I'll give it to you. I
don't think I'm going to be good at this game.
I'll give it to you. That's my fault. I'll take that one. You still get 2 points. 2 points for this round.
Limericks against... We've created something here. Sorry, we're distracted.
No, not at all.
Squirrel.
Squirrel.
All right, Adam, you're next.
All right.
It's only one word, so you won't be thrown off by that. I apologize.
How many letters?
I can't give you that. That's too many hints.
It's worth a try.
We'll whisper into your microphone if you need help. We're here for you.
Please do. All right. All the public clouds are making their bid, though their services can cost several quid. But you no longer have to decide where your apps will reside. VMware is recommending your cloud be
hybrid.
That is correct for 2 points.
That was rough.
I was gonna go with unhid.
That was actually pretty hard. I had to come up with some interesting rhyming there. And go to quid, which I'm not even sure what a quid is. I know it's currency of some sort, but I just learned about euros this week, so. All right, Alastair, last but certainly not least. Lately, there's been a surge. Let me restart that one. Lately, there's been a big surge for the pillars of infrastructure to merge. Storage, compute, and code all slapped in one node. The new idea is to
hyper-converge.
That is correct.
Nice.
I was afraid someone might go converge, so I went, one node. I tried to.
That's good.
Sorry, Amy, you got the first one I created, so that's probably why it kind of fell flat.
No, it's okay.
All right, this one I'm kind of nervous about, this game, because I don't know.
This game?
Yes, only this game. To be fair, as a true imposter, I'm nervous about everything all the time. So there's that. But I'm calling this game Tech Movie Trivia.
Oh God.
So essentially, the first person to raise their hand after I give some hints and tell me the movie that I'm talking about gets 5 points. If they can do it after my first clue. If they can do it after my second clue, they get 4 points, and on and on. I have 5 clues for each movie. We won't take too much time in between clues. So just raise your hand, and it'll be up to me to judgment call, quietly judging, if there's a tie, and I'll pick my favorite. All right. So, first hint, top secret supercomputer. And these are movies from, all over time. I gotta go with Adam on that.
War Games.
That is correct. Wow. That is impressive. I was not expecting that. Okay.
Good movie.
I only have 3 movies, so 2 more to go. Ordering pizza online before it was cool. Conspiracy theory. I mean, aren't they all, right? But Praetorian. Cathedral software.
Sneakers?
Incorrect.
What did you say?
Sneakers.
Good guess. Good guess. There's no penalty for guessing. And my last clue, made into a TV show on the American cable channel USA.
I have no idea.
That is The Net, starring Sandy Bullock. I had to go,
I think I've seen either.
I had to choose, a female star one at least, right?
Fair enough.
All right, our last movie, Boy Genius. Don't touch that keyboard until you're 18. Dangerous computer virus.
I've seen like one movie in the last decade.
This isn't from this decade, if that helps.
And neither am I, and it doesn't.
I don't know that any of us are. I know what you did last summer.
I know what you did last summer.
Not technically a tech film. It being about a fisherman. Not that there isn't some sort of big data IoT out there about fishing. There probably is.
Big fish.
And the last clue, no tomb reading necessary. The answer is hackers. I mean, that's a pretty... Alright, that's a bad game maybe. That'll get cut if we ever do this again. Okay, we only have one more game, you guys. This is general tech trivia, right? Just whatever I could come up with along with my friend Mark Arminio of Trivial Pursuits, who helped me with this round. So check that out if you're interested in trivia in St. Louis. Plug for him. Okay, so I have 5 questions for each of you. And again, I'll start with Adam, and I'll give you your 5. You get 2 points for each question you get right without a hint. If you ask for a hint, you get 1 point for that question.
Okay.
All right, understood? Everyone got it?
Yep.
And again, this is general tech trivia, right? All right, Adam. What device, first created in 1970, was originally known as the XY position indicator for a display system in patent filings?
Can I have a hint?
You can have a hint.
Por favor.
Just point and click.
The mouse.
That is correct. For 1 point. Oh, and I just gave Amy your point, sorry. Okay.
Nope.
I
My point.
needed it. I'll take it.
I'm multitasking here,
Imposter.
which is very difficult for us with the imposter syndrome. Okay, number 2. What social networking site took users to a graphic dubbed fail well when over capacity?
MySpace?
That is incorrect. Amy, do you know that one?
Twitter.
That is correct. All right, number 3 for Adam.
Kind of redemption.
I know, right?
In 1973, what computer company released the Type 1 diskette, the first floppy disk available for the general public?
I'm going to need a hint.
No one ever got fired for using them.
IBM.
That is
I was
correct.
going to guess that too.
Damn it. All right, number 4. In 1994, what nonprofit organization started the Commission on Education of Health Professionals, which aimed to expand global healthcare using technology?
I need a hint.
It wasn't the Doors. Get it? The Doors? Not the... Another object that's kind of like a door? Say it out loud for me.
Windows.
Well, all right, yes.
Microsoft.
Well, yes. The Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation.
Okay. All right.
But I'll give you that. And last, emerging in the wake of the breakup of AT&T in 1984, what telecommunications company originally started as Bell Atlantic?
Is it Verizon?
That is correct for 2 points. All right, and Adam, you are in the lead with 38 points right now. Amy has 16 and Alastair has 18. So next up we have Al. Are you ready, Al?
As ready as I'll never be.
All right, number 1. Often associated with online black markets, in 2009, what digital currency was created by a person or group with the pseudonym Satoshi Nakamoto?
Bitcoin.
That is correct. For 2 points. Named after a Scandinavian king, what technology allows cell phone users to talk with hands-free headsets?
Bluetooth.
And Al's on a roll. I don't know, Adam. It's not looking good for you.
King of useless trivia.
Name the man who is CEO of 2 companies and also sits on the board of Solar City.
Hint, please.
It's electric. Do, 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 do.
Something tells me this doesn't play in New Zealand.
Elon
I don't know that I'd be sure about that.
Musk.
He's slightly insane.
What?
Elon Musk.
Yes. No comment in case I ever want to work for him or something. And Al gets 1 point for that. Or maybe he should get half with Amy, I'm not sure. After its limited release in February of 2013, what technology product was immediately banned by Caesar's Palace in Las Vegas due to privacy concerns?
That will be the thing that turns people into Google Glass holes.
That was my hint. Well played. Google Glass for 2 points. And last question for Al, follow-up question. What did Google change the name of Google Glass to a couple months ago?
big hole in the ground that we throw money into that nobody will ever buy?
Yes. No. That is correct.
Is that hyphenated or?
That's the tagline.
That's the internal working
title,
there.
yeah.
Would you like a hint?
Yes, please.
It may be reflected in your mood ring.
I think I'm having the same reaction I had when I heard the name. Huh?
The answer is Project Aura. I have no idea why.
Still going.
Vaporware? I don't know, something like that. So there's got to be some joke in there, right?
No, you can't be a vaporware hole.
All right. So, Al, you have 35 points.
Space out.
So we have 38 for Adam, 35 for Al, and now we have Amy.
I need some help, guys.
That's not built into this game.
Whisper loud.
Developed in 1970 by Nicholas Worth, what computer programming language is named after the French mathematician and philosopher who invented the mechanical calculator in the 17th century? And remember, you can ask for a hint.
Pascal.
That is correct.
Hey, way to go.
All right. Number 2. Name the man known for inventing the concept of the modern computer and was an integral part of the Bletchley Park code breakers during World War II. Was later prosecuted in England for being gay.
No, I thought it was a woman who invented this.
He invented the modern computer.
It's the movie that came out in
Your other friend, Al.
My other friend Al?
Alan.
Alan Turing?
That is correct.
Love this game.
You're really good at this, Amy.
Community for the win. See, you give to others before you need help.
That's true. Pay it forward. And now I think what you were hinting at, this woman, who was born in 1815, is often thought of as the world's first computer programmer. And actually, today happens to be her day. It is blank blank day, which I just found out today before I even made
Why today?
After I made this question.
Is it her birthday?
I don't know, honestly. I didn't look that far. I just read the headlines like I always do. I didn't really want the meat. I just need to know the headlines so I can use those buzzwords at the conference, right, Adam?
Ada Lovelace? Ada Lovelace?
I mean, I'll
Programming language of the Department of Defense.
I think it's Ada
I will give you a hint that she shares the last name with a porn star as well.
Wait, I got this one.
Both Adam and Al say it out loud.
Ada Lovelace.
Ada Lovelace.
That is correct. Ada Lovelace. So,
Wanted to get that.
You didn't learn computer science history in your liberal arts degree?
Yeah, no. I can quote from Catcher in the Rye, but and Shakespeare.
I thought maybe a fellow woman in tech, you
No,
know?
I'm also should admit I'm very bad at trivia. That's not imposter for
You did tell me that when I recruited / volunteered you for this, so.
Just keep it real.
All right, 2 more to go, and we will find out who are the true imposters, really, and one person who seems to know their shit. That's all right. Stuff.
Somebody who knows the manure.
Believe me. During the mid to late 1990s, there were 4 large tech companies known as the 4 horsemen of the NASDAQ. Name 2 of them, and if you could only name one of them, I'll give you a point.
IBM.
No, that is incorrect.
How could that not be one in the...
In the mid to late 1990s.
Compaq? No.
I'll give you another chance, though.
Apple?
No, not that
No, that's
stage.
too early. Yeah.
Do you want another chance?
Yeah, let's get some hits up in here.
Hewlett Packard?
What?
Hewlett Packard?
Nope. I mean,
Xerox?
you guys are dancing around it.
Oracle.
Oracle.
Nope.
I thought no. Dell?
That is one. Let's see if you guys can get all of them.
dude, you're getting an old computer.
Gateway. It's got to be Gateway.
Gateway's a great one.
It's not Gateway.
Oh, AOL.
AOL wasn't an answer, Amy. You really want AOL. And you know, I had a few trivia questions. I'm like, no, everyone does AOL trivia. I'm not doing it.
Digital.
What?
Oh yeah, Texas Instruments. That would be too late. Oh, I'm trying to think.
I mean, one is maybe standing right in front of you.
Cisco. I really need to bone up on my previous employer history.
You've forgotten everything Cisco since you've moved on to SolidFire. They glamored you.
Yeah, they did. That's it. Woo, Flash.
All right.
It's a Flash glamour.
Well, I mean, what's inside?
Intel.
Yeah.
Intel. Boom, boom, boom.
And of course, you said it earlier, not the doors, but
Windows.
Microsoft.
yes, Microsoft. So Cisco, Dell, Intel, and Microsoft were apparently the four horsemen of the NASDAQ in the mid to late 1990s.
I wasn't watching the stock so closely then.
Nor was I. I was 17. So
Let's just say I was too.
I actually was. My mom's a stockbroker, so I would wait for the market to go up to ask for anything. Just to make sure she was in a good mood.
Very astute of you.
Thank you. All right, last question of the game and the round.
Can this be double or nothing?
Yes, it can be if you want. You want to go double? You want to go double jeopardy on this?
I mean, what do I have to lose at this point?
I mean, this This is a good one. What is the only vowel that can be found on the home row of a standard QWERTY keyboard?
The only vowel that can be found, A.
That is correct. We're double the points. Amy has 40 points now. Amy is our winner. She wins the respect of all of her colleagues. Maybe a drink from me later. Sometime this
Like
week.
social media.
Amy, you might want to pay it forward. I'm not saying you had a lot of help, but... All right, so any plugs for you guys? Alastair, let's start with you. Do you have any plugs? vBrownbag, etc., etc.?
So I blog on dimitest.nz, being a New Zealander, and dimitestnz is my Twitter handle, and about a million other places that my writing turns up.
Very good. Thanks, Al, for being on. I appreciate it. Amy Lewis.
A few things, I guess. I work on a podcast called The Geek Whispers with John Troyer and Matt Brender. It's a lot of fun about career paths and trajectories, and one of them for me is not going to be Trivial Pursuit champion. So that's off. We probably won't talk about
No
that.
longer on the title vision board.
No, yeah, I'm not going to be a cabbie in New York, and now I'm not going to be a trivia master, so those are out.
Ditch Digger's still in the mix, though?
Ditch Digger totally still in there.
Okay.
Yep. And also, I've got a new show called Pop-Up Tech Talks that if anybody's listening and here or is interested online, go to popuptechtalks.com. If you're at a show, then come by and we'll get you on the show.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah. It's basically Mystery Science Theater for geeks. It's all the things you've ever wanted. Quietly judging with pop-ups.
And last but not least, Adam Eckerle.
Find me on Twitter at X79. I've just started working on a couple of podcasts, the VMware Communities Roundtable podcast, and then one of Lauren's podcasts, Size Matters Tech. So go to sizematterstech.com to learn all about that podcast.
Awesome. Thank you so much, guys. I'm Lauren Malhoit at Malhoit on Twitter. You can find me at Size Matters Tech Podcast, sometimes hosting the vBrownbag podcast, writing at virtualizationadmin.com, and just around in general. So thanks so much to all of you, and perhaps we'll do it again at another conference, or we'll just drink instead. Thank you.